Happened again for the second time in a week. A driver has hit and killed a black bear on the Harrisburg Expressway, this time this morning just above Shawan Road. WMER 2 News' Jeff Hager has more on why this is happening. Jeff.
Well, Jamie, we assume that black bears only roam western Maryland, but nature has an answer for why they suddenly seem to be on the move, putting motorists at risk. The Thursday morning commute southbound on Interstate 83 became a bit more wild and hairy than normal for one unfortunate motorist. And you can hear the surprise in the voice of a motorist following behind who dialed 911.
There is a bear laying next to the fast lane. I don't know whether it's dead or alive, but it's going to really create a bit of a, everybody's going to look at it. It's unusual to have a bear in this area.
Unusual in this area, but it is the second bear hit here on I-83, along with one struck on Interstate 95 in Harford County, and yet another along the Baltimore-Washington Parkway in Jessup, all in the last 2 weeks. Paul Pedito of the Maryland Natural Resources Wildlife and Heritage Service says this is the season when mother bears shoo away last year's cubs and the now juvenile bears are left to seek out their own territory.
We're fortunate that, we have all these wonderful river corridors, the Potomac, the Susquehanna, and so on, and they travel down those river corridors trying to avoid other bears until they get to a place where there are no other bears sort of knocking them around. And in many cases, that's a place, either Montgomery County or Baltimore or Harford in this case, where they're sort of stuck wondering how did I get here and why am I here?
The good news is that Maryland's black bears have made a real rebound. After nearing extinction today, it's estimated there are 1,200 in the state. But sadly, we average about one bear fatality each week along our roads. And much like deer, experts say if one crosses your path while driving, you should brake, but don't veer to miss them.
Bears are big, fluffy, soft animals. We don't like people running into them, but we'd much rather you run into that animal than run into a tree or a telephone pole on the side of the road.
Now, should you encounter a bear near your home, experts suggest you put away any food source such as barbecue grills, bird feeders, or trash cans, but they say there's nothing to fear. Easy for them to say. They equate juvenile bears to large raccoons and add they are far more scared of you than you should be of them.
Man, from hitting a bear on